Okay.
Hey, how are you doing? My name is Christopher Graham. These are my audience members. This is my brother Mark.
How you doing?
My father.
Hello.
And there's my mother right there.
Hello.
And the topic I'm going to be discussing today is the technological implementations of small businesses and corporations. Now, when you think about different technological implementations, it's stuff like smartphones, PCs, tablets, iPhones, things of that nature. I mean, stuff we really live with every day of our life. But what if we didn't have all these things? What if every day we had to do everything manually? And from a perspective of a corporation, how would it be if they didn't have stuff like computer networking, servers, things of that nature? I mean, their efficiency would not be optimal as it is today, and they wouldn't be able to do a lot of the practices that they perform pretty much on a daily basis. That allows everything to be more efficient. So starting off, I want to talk about computer networking. Now, first of all, you might ask, what is a computer network exactly? Well, think about this. You have a cloud, and that cloud is technically the internet. The internet in itself is actually a network. It's more advanced. It's more of a very hybrid network that's really hard to be deciphered, but we get a lot of our connectivity all over the world from that. But from a corporate standpoint, in order to get the internet, you have to have what's called a modem. The modem brings the signal from the external internet to your corporation through analog signal. The analog signal is changed into a digital signal, which is then sent to your router. The router is what connects the network to the internet. You might have a network, say, a departmental network, such as like in accounting, and you might have a marketing department. Everyone has their own separate network in the corporation, but they're all interconnected. The router that makes sure it gets to the right department, pretty much, from a corporate standpoint. Then you have between the router and this switch here, you have a firewall. The firewall navigates the traffic. The traffic is pretty much the incoming signals from the internet. It says which signals come in and which are not allowed. So some are denied and some are allowed. And this is pretty much this signal. These traffics are sent to a switch. The switch in turn sends it to the proper client, which is actually a PC or a server. The server then moves these different signals to maybe this could be the accounting department's computer. It'll pretty much have an IP address, which is telling it where exactly to go. And this is really detrimental to a corporation because it allows them to share files and printer services and other resources they may need. And this allows them to have things like VPN, which is virtual private networks, which allows, say for example, you work for a corporation and you're not able to get into work that day, but you are at home and you are next to a PC. This allows you to connect to the intranet, which is the actual corporation's internal network, through authentication of a login and a password, which makes you have the availability of the different resources that you have in the corporation that you would have at work, but now you have it at home. And it also allows for things like remote desktop access, where me being a technician, because I'm A+ certification, I have an A+ certification. I'm a technician, an IT specialist. But it allows us to go in and say you have a computer issue that you need fixed right away because you have to get back on the job. We're able to remote access into your desktop that allows us to fix that problem, that application or program problem that you're having, and get you back up and running in no time at all. You also have things like hotels. We may have, I know everyone's been to a hotel that has like free Wi-Fi. If you have free Wi-Fi at a hotel, it allows one modem, so the hotel only has to only have to pay one bill for a particular Wi-Fi connection, or for a specific internet connection. And then it's spliced throughout the whole hotel to all the different rooms, which allows for everyone to have their own separate internet without any other interference from any other guests that are in the hotel. And then you have things like video chat. It's things we enjoy today like Skype and Uvo. This allows businesses to have conferences and meetings with like overseas business partners and actually physically having to be at that actual location, they can actually say for example, you have a business partner in China, and you don't want to spend all the money for travel expenses, room and board for all your employees to go over there and conduct a conference and a meeting. So what you do, you have things like video, well, they have more advanced than corporate level, but we'll stay with Skype and Uvo. But say you have Skype, you can watch a presentation of a foreign business partner online instead of having to pay all those expenses, so you're saving your company money by doing it this way. So in essence, what I'm trying to say is, all the technological implementations that a corporation have, and there's many more than what I'm explaining right now, there's completely more time. I don't have time to explain exactly all the different implementations, but these are some of the more basic ones. But they make the corporation life more efficient, and a lot of things that they do today would not be possible without it. Apple, you got your Apples, your IBM, well, IBM's not here, it's now Lebanon. They would not be able to do a lot of the process and research and development that they do because it wouldn't be feasible because they wouldn't have the technological advancement that we have today. So, with that being said, this is my speech, my formative speech, and I hope you like it. And if you have any information, you feel free to email me. My email is Graham, Graham _Bismarck, BISMARCK 22 @hotmail.com. Looking forward for any questions. Thank you.